walking just like the middle of the lens. My name is Carter Hartz.
Felix Furia,
Gabe Belapede,
Jack Nolan,
James Eastwood, Joseph Termini,
Jonathan Coyle,
Mason Gross, Matthew Ward, and I've been here since the Clock House. I think one tradition that's very special is the ski trip. It's a great time with all their friends, but most importantly, you get to ski without any homework.
My favorite tradition at St. Aloysius Academy is the homecoming games that happens at the beginning of the year. My favorite part is playing in the games and then getting to eat food with my friends and playing games after.
One tradition I really like this year is field day because it's blue versus white and blue mostly wins. So that's the best of it, and I'm on blue team.
My favorite St. Aloysius tradition is bucket ball. It's such a fun time for the middle school to take a break from learning at snack time. Just so special to have fun with your brothers.
One tradition I'm really looking forward to is the 8th grade Hershey Park trip, because not only where you'll get to ride rides, but you'll also be able to do it with your friends.
What's up, everyone? I'm Jason Dumas, St. Aloysius class of 2003. I'm actually in the 6 ABC studios. That's where I work, and I got my foundation from St. Aloysius, foundational memories there. Those are my formative years. And I got married just a year and a half ago. There were several of my classmates from St. Aloysius there. That's how strong our brotherhood was. And St. A's they gave me that foundation that I could take with me for the rest of my life. And I am so grateful for that. I've been able to accomplish a lot of things professionally, personally, and I always go back and reflect on my time in St. Aloysius. Like I said, I'm so appreciative of that time in my life. I would not be where I am without St. Aloysius, and this brotherhood is a bond that I'll hold near and dear to my heart.
I came into St. Aloysius in 5th grade. I found that it really shaped me into the man of faith that I am today. Moreover, I was just inspired by the rigor of the education there, by the quality of the teachers that St. Aloysius offers, the extracurriculars. It's just such a great community that inspired me to try to become the best version of myself.
First thing that came to mind when thinking back on my days at St. Al's is this idea of the mind, just the more, always striving for growth, always seeking to improve, doing more for others. St. Aloysius really set a high standard for me at a young age, which I'm extremely grateful for. It really didn't feel like just going into a classroom to get educated every day. It was more than that. It was learning how to mature, how to grow into a genuinely good person outside the classroom as well. And I can confidently say that I'm proud of the young man I see in the mirror every morning.
I was asked what my fondest memories of St. Aloysius are. And there are so many while I was in school there for the 8 years, certainly playing Smear, the musicals, May Day, the May procession. All those are very good memories. But our 2 sons got the opportunity to go through St. Aloysius also, and I think that's my greatest memory, watching them go through. The friends that they had and still have today is definitely one of my fondest memories.
Looking back on my time at St. Al's, it's so many fond memories, from the bucketball tournament, the spirit days, the pep rallies, so many good times with friends who we still talk to and keep in contact with to this day. But more important than that, I think St. Al's provided the foundation for my faith, my values. They really showed me how to be a true brother and what brotherhood truly means, having your classmates back no matter what.
Without St. Aloysius, we definitely would not be able to be where we are today. Great teachers like Mr. Jeffries and Miss Good built the academic and leadership foundations that we needed through grade school, middle school, high school, and now here at Notre Dame to be able to be successful in our lives. Without St. Aloysius, it would be impossible to be where we are today.
This school has always meant a lot to me. I bounced around a bit when I was younger, couldn't find the right school,
between kindergarten and 3rd grade. But then I came here in 4th grade, and it really was the right fit for me at the time. Between the wonderful teachers that we had, the IHM sisters, that wonderful tradition of the IHMs and their sense of strict discipline, but in a very good way, in a very healthy way. Their great love for their faith, and that's really something that hit me very young, was an appreciation for my Catholic faith and the desire to live that out whatever way I could, at least certainly as a young man and even to this very day. I'll always be grateful to the sisters and to the teachers, the staff of St. Aloysius for always providing that great experience and that great example for me. If you can affect the life of just simply one person, to bring your faith, to bring the person of Christ to one person, you've done your job as a disciple. So let's all just think of that one way that we can bring that magis into our lives.
What makes St. Aloysius so special for me would be like the friendships I made along the way in the school.
What makes St. Aloysius most special is the brotherhood that you have in this school and the amount of activities and sports and clubs that this school has to offer.
One lesson I'll take with me after I leave St. Aloysius is being kind to others, because if you're kind to them, they'll be kind to you.
One thing that I'll always remember about St. Aloysius is the teachers. They always help us to do better and are always kind and funny.
One tradition I hope doesn't go away when I leave is the Friday Masses, because the Mass is sort of almost the heart of St. Aloysius, and it also brings us closer to God.
One thing I hope never changes at St. Aloysius is the IHM sisters. They help us so well to guide us and make sure we're always in line and teach us about Jesus and our faith.
One tradition I hope that keeps thriving in St. Aloysius is the morning prayer that helps us reflect on our everyday and what we can do better.
St. Aloysius has always and will forever be in my heart, and I think I'll never really forget it, and I think that's just what makes it so timeless.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.